What is good, YouTube? It's your boy and YT back with another video. And today, man, as you can tell by the title, we're talking about what's been going on for the last 48 to 36 hours now. No. Yeah, something like that. Past 2 to 3 days. Let's just get off to it. So basically, was it 2 nights ago about? Because it's the third day, but they didn't really talk about it today, as I've been hearing. 2 nights ago, around, I don't know why, but 3 a.m., Adrian wanted to post a tweet. I'm just gonna upload this straight up. You guys can look this up on Twitter if you guys don't have it. Look up on Google. But he posted about around 3 a.m. 2 days ago, talking about how the Celtics were immersed in discussion of getting KD. And I was like, what? I'm like, why is he talking about this at 3 in the morning? The fuck? Why is this automatically out of the blue? The past 4 weeks, the first week, the Celtics knew about this, but all of a sudden at 3 in the morning, the Celtics want to just automatically be like, yeah, we're engaged with trade talks for KD. So like, I found it kind of sus. I'm like, first of all, why would we want to trade for KD after the fact that we just got Gallo and Malcolm like 2 weeks ago, I think it was, something like that. So like, I'm confused about that. So I was like, okay, maybe this is just like, I don't know, a mistake they post, whatever. Literally the next day, that same morning, probably around like, which was yesterday, I think it was. Yeah, it must have been yesterday. It had been yesterday. They literally, like, Shames tweeted about it, Adrian tweeted about it, talking about how not only did the Celtics get into trade talks with them, but supposedly they're involving Jaylen Brown in it. And now, at first, I was like, why would Brad Stevens want to do that? Like, at first, in my thought, I'm like, I don't want to give Jaylen Brown. He isn't his prime yet. KD already did that whole situation. In my mind, I'm like, okay, they're really going to give up. They're looking to give up Jaylen Brown for KD. No, don't get me wrong. Tatum and KD would be disgusting as a duo. They're, if anything, KD's like probably the best player, arguably the best player in NBA currently, and Tatum is becoming one of the best players in NBA currently. So that would be a nasty ass duo. But from what I've been hearing is that Marcus Smart was gonna get involved because the Nets want Marcus Smart. Because what Brad Stevens, or aka the Celtics, offered was Jaylen Brown, Derek White, and I believe a first-round pick and 2 pick swaps or something like that. It was something like that. And they declined it. They want Marcus Smart, if anything. And I don't want to give up Marcus Smart. Maybe like a year ago or like midway through the season, I was like, yeah, maybe we should give up Marcus Smart just because like I would think that we need an actual like point guard and not someone that, you know, is like that. But to be honest, Marcus Smart's not that bad of a playmaker. So at the end of the day, we need him for defense. Our team is based off defense. Ime Udoka was mentored by the greatest coach of all time, Big Greg Popovich. He's really a defensive mastermind. So I would not want to give up Marcus Smart. If anything, he's defensive player of the year. So that's that. So when I was like, I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, I don't want to give Jaylen Brown because, like I just said, KD already hit his prime. He's 34. He's going 35. Like, it's like, I don't want to do that shit. I don't want to give up anything important. We already got a team. We don't need to ruin our championship team that we have. We have a good run. We are most likely, in my opinion, not being biased, have a great run going back to the finals against, you know, facing the Bucks or currently the Heat. I don't see the 76ers in this argument because they haven't really done much but acquire PJ Tucker, and I think they got Daniel House. I don't know. I heard that you were getting Daniel House, but that's besides the point. But so I was like thinking to myself, I'm like, KD would be nice on our team. Don't get me wrong. On the Celtics, he would be phenomenal. If this was 2016 and he was deciding between the Celtics and Warriors, man, I want him so bad. That was before Tatum was on the team. That was when Isaiah Thomas was on the team, Gordon Hayward. Or I think it was Gordon Hayward. I don't know if it was Gordon Hayward on the team. But I was like, hell yeah, coming to Celtics. But if you want to go to the Warriors, get in with Curry and Clay and get 2 rings. And that's when I started hating him really bad. But now he's off that team. I don't hate him as much. But it's just like, bro. So now that there hasn't been really talk about him coming over here, there's no actual like closed deal on it. They just said that they just thought about it. Now I was watching videos and reading articles about this, and I was thinking to myself, I'm like, maybe the Nets wanted like someone from the Nets or told Woj that the Celtics are making, a deal in which Celtics didn't even say anything, not even Brad Stevens himself. Because Chris Forsberg is a analyst for the Celtics, and he interviewed Brad Stevens about it. Brad Stevens was like, now we have a good team. If we do, we could add another like role player or another great dominant player, but we don't need to at this point. If anything, we need a center, blah blah. So in my mind, when I saw that yesterday, I was like, okay, that right there basically hints at like we really don't need KD, but if anything does happen, we could get him if we wanted to. Like we have the pieces to get him. We don't need to, but we could if we want to. So right there is like, okay, I think then like at that point, I think the Nets were just trying to make the league like on notice, like someone's gonna make a move, and if not, Celtics are trying to get him, in which I think they just did it just to hype up KD. Because the Nets are trying to get something good out of KD. They're not trying to they want to keep him, if anything. But if anything, if they're going to trade him, they want something good back. And I don't blame them. If I had KD on my team and and he wanted to get traded, I would definitely find the best deal and a good deal. I'm not trying to find just give me one player and go picks, or a player, like a star player, a bench player, and a couple picks. Nah, I want more than that, because KD is worth that much. That's like the Lakers giving away LeBron. Like, if you're gonna give away LeBron, now I don't hate LeBron. I don't despise him. He's annoying. I respect his game, but if I was Lakers, or if I was 18 and had LeBron and he wanted to request a trade, I'm damn sure getting some great ass players, or something great ass deal, because LeBron is he's like basically the best player in the NBA, if anything, right now. So this is my opinion on the whole situation. Okay, so my opinion on the situation is, at first I was like, no, don't trade Jaylen Brown, like I said before, because he isn't his prime yet. He's only 26. I think he's 26 right now, somewhere around there. He's 26. He hasn't hit his prime yet. He has like probably 3 to 4 more years to his prime, and then we'll see what happens after that. He actually does want to stay in Boston from a source that works for the Celtics. He said that he loves it there. The reason why he tweeted out the Shake My Head, or SMH, at that moment is because he was like, damn, like he really, like, he's honored, apparently, from his mouth, in quotes, he's honored to be actually involved in a trade talk with KD. Like, think about it. If you are getting involved in trade talks with a player that's probably one of the best in the NBA, that's an honor. That's what he's basically saying. I don't blame him. Honestly, I thought Shake meant like he was kind of like mad that, the Celtics were trading him, but no. He just feels honored that the Celtics are actually, putting him up for an option. I mean, I would too, honestly, because think about it. You're like getting offered a trade and like switch in between KD. Like, you're as good as KD, or like, you're in a conversation with KD. That's pretty damn great. Like, so I was like, okay, maybe, he doesn't want to leave. So what I've been thinking is that, so my opinion is, yes, he is like, I'll admit this, because I've seen this too. people were saying that, oh, he's gonna freaking do what he did with the Warriors. He's gonna freaking leave there and go join someone else. If he goes to Boston, he's gonna pull Kyrie. All right, let me just say this, okay? Hypothetically, okay? God forbid, if somehow the Celtics, I don't know who the hell they would trade, but regardless of who the trade, if they get KD, okay? Celtics get KD. And hypothetically, say if they get KD and win Banner 18 this upcoming season, okay? He's going to stay because he has, I think, 2 more years on the contract after this year. I don't know. Something like that. He signed, a 4-year contract, a year ago, something like that. So you would have 2 more years because this is second season with that contract, I think. I don't know. But if he wins, he's going to obviously stay because he can't go anywhere unless we cross the trade. So say if we, win a championship or maybe 2 with him, or even if he wants to trade, we already got that championship, just like the Lakers. They got that championship. I don't know why. As much as I despise the Lakers, I don't like the Lakers whatsoever. But from a non-biased situation, why did the Lakers get rid of their 2020 team? They had a phenomenal team. That team was so good. They could have ran it back, and they just gave up their pieces. Why? Why? And this is coming from a fan that doesn't like the Lakers. If anything, I would be like, yeah, that's a great thing they got rid of that. Why would they give up those pieces? Anyways, besides the point. So I would think that regardless if we trade for KD or not, if we trade for KD, yes, we automatically a championship team. In fact, even without trading KD, we're a championship team just because the pieces we have, and we went all the way first year with this squad or with that squad, new coach, to the finals. And we struggled halfway through the season. Imagine if we didn't struggle halfway through the season. We were like that the whole season, like how we turned around in January. Imagine we were like that since the season started. Bro, we would be the best team, and we probably would have won the finals. But just because it was Tatum, it was basically everyone's first time in the finals, especially Tatum's first time. He was nervous. He was on the biggest stage. He was nervous. Obviously, if you're on the biggest stage, bro, and you're competing for a title, bro, you're on the biggest stage, it's your first time, you're gonna get those butterflies in your stomach, bro. You're gonna get nervous, bro. And he was doing ass just because I just have a feeling he was nervous. But now since he's used to that, when he goes back to the finals, keyword when, not if, when, he's gonna be like, okay, I've been here before. I know what it takes. So, anyways, now so if we don't get him, I'm not worried about it. I'm stoked if we don't get him. But if we do get him, I'm also stoked. The reason why is because, like I said, we have a chance for getting Banner 18. Without him, we have a chance of getting Banner 18. With him, we have a chance of getting Banner 18. We don't need KD personally. We don't. But if Tatum and KD was on the same team, that doesn't scream fucking and championship fucking collaboration right there. I don't know what does. Yes, if KD was on a team, it would probably be KD as number one option, which, I mean, that's fine. I'm not worried about that. If anything, it was times when fucking Jaylen Brown was number one option because Jason Tatum was just complete dog shit at times. And I'll admit that. I'm a Celtics fan. So, and you know what? Shit happens. So, all I gotta say is we just gonna have to play the waiting game and find out if KD is gonna come here or go somewhere else. Some people are saying that he should come here. Some people say he's going to Miami. I don't see him going to Phoenix after they just got DA back. I don't know how the fuck they would get him, because if anything, they would have to do a lot, and they don't have that much. I would think, in my opinion, I would think the Utah Jazz has, because they got a shit ton of picks from that Gobert trade. But I mean, I don't know. That's who wants to go play in Utah, honestly. But in my opinion, like I said, I'm not worried about it. Regardless, we get him or not, I'll be happy. Because at the end of the day, we're trying to get Banner 18. It's been a long time. And we're not trying to have the Lakers pass us the championships. So, regardless, I'll be happy with him or without him. If we get him, great. If we don't get him, great. So, that's just my opinion. Let me know in the comments and down below what you guys think. Because, my opinion, we don't need him. We don't need him. In my opinion, we don't need him. If we do get him, fuck it. That's just one person that is great. But, yeah. It's been your boy Joker Gaming. If anything happens, if on this trade situation or whatever, I'll be making a video as soon as possible. But other than that, it's been your boy Joker Gaming. And stay tuned for whatever is next. Peace.